Hey Natural Beauties, it's your girl Natural Journey coming to you with a quick video, at least I hope it's quick, on some more information about the Master Cleanse and some other tips. The first thing I did want to say is that for those of us who are going to be starting our 40-day detox and cleanse journey starting on January 2nd, I did come up with a venue for us to be able to be a support system to one another. If you are not on Facebook, you can join Facebook, but I have a community page called Natural Journey on there that you can join. Basically go on and you click that you like that page, and what I want us to all feel free to do is to post any thoughts or questions or encouragements for one another as we're going on this 40-day journey together. So again, the community page is called Natural Journey, all one word, and you can feel free to use that as a venue. The other thing I wanted to share are a couple of things that that I've been reading about. There are 3 books that I know of about the Master Cleanse. One is called The Master Cleanse, and that's by Stanley Burroughs, and he's the founder of the Master Cleanse, and his book really talks about just having a holistic way of life, and he promotes vegetarianism in his book. The second book is a book by Peter Glickman, and I think it's called 10 Days to a Healthier, More Energetic Life or something like that. I can't really remember. I have that book, but I can't find it. And then a third book is by Tom Woloshin, I think. It's called The Complete Master Cleanse. This is the book I happen to have right now in front of me. And I'm going to be giving you a couple of excerpts out of here real quick for those of us who are going to be starting the Master Cleanse. The first one that I wanted to share are some benefits of the Master Cleanse. So a lot of people want to know, well, what's the point in going on a fast for 10 days and what's this lemonade diet? Well, the book talks about some of the benefits of the Master Cleanse. One is just getting better sleep, having more energy, having a clarity of mind. I don't know if for those of you who are like me who eat a lot of sugar, sometimes I really get brain fog, and so part of this cleanse is to get rid of a lot of that sugar. And I found when I did it the first time, my mental clarity was just out of the roof. Also gives you a positive outlook on life, greater flexibility, and I mentioned that I'm also going to be doing Bikram yoga during this 10-day fast. One of the reasons is because I know as my body is cleansing, I'll be able to have a lot more flexibility with my body. Weight loss. Women usually lose around 1 pound per day, and men can lose up to 2 pounds per day. Freedom from addiction. So if some people are addicted to caffeine or sugar or nicotine, things like that, doing a detox program really can help you break some of those addictions. Increased strength. A lot of people think that because you aren't eating anything that you can't weight train and you will lose strength, but actually it's the opposite. You really will have a lot more strength because a lot of the toxins that's preventing you from being strong in the first place are leaving from your body. Swelling and pain that you could have around your joints, that can be reduced, and also around your ankles. Some people's feet get swollen. A lot of times that's because of salt intake and things like that. So you'll find that that goes down. Hair loss will be reduced. Your skin will improve. I found that dramatically, and even now I can even see, because I'm not vain. You see I got a little blemish here. I'm just looking forward to having my skin be radiant after this 10-day program. What else? And a lot of times your allergies will be reduced by doing this program. So there are a lot of benefits to the cleanse, and so hopefully when you comment on the Natural Journey page, you can tell me some of the things that you're noticing. And again, these are at the end of the cleanse, because you're going to have some healing crises or some detoxification symptoms that you're going to experience while you're on the cleanse. Be prepared for those. Expect them, because really that means your body is releasing itself from a lot of toxins. I wanted to share with you a little bit about how to do the Master Cleanse. The first thing that you should do, and I'm going to give them to you in order, make sure that you gather all your ingredients ahead of time. You want to make sure you have enough lemons. They recommend having at least enough lemons for 3 days of the cleanse at a time. You should keep your lemons at room temperature, because that's when your enzymes are the freshest. Don't refrigerate your lemons. However, you will notice if you keep your lemons out on the countertop, they will spoil, so you don't want to keep them out too long. So that's why they say have around 3 days on hand at any given time. Make sure you take the herbal laxative the night before you start the cleanse. That's the first thing you're supposed to do. The next morning is when you're supposed to either repeat the laxative tea or make sure that you are doing your saltwater flush. So that's the first thing that you would do. You want to make sure that you have 3 or 4 eliminations every day while you are using the laxative. The purpose of doing the laxative and the saltwater flush is to make sure that you're ridding your body of all of the, I guess, fecal matter that's been in your colon for a long time. And sorry if I'm grossing you all out, but hey, it's natural. And then make sure that you drink the lemonade drink 6 to 12 glasses every day. Make sure that you're drinking it fresh. You want to try and drink it within 10 minutes after you've made it. That's when your enzymes are the freshest and when you'll get the most benefits. Okay? So that's a couple of tips. The other thing I want to share is how do you start and stop the master cleanse. Very important things to think about. When you're starting the master cleanse, I mentioned to you the week before, you should start weaning yourself off of meat, dairy, caffeine, sugar, and even salt. These are some of the main culprits of detoxification symptoms that you may have, and in order to lessen those symptoms, you should wean yourself off a week before. So try and do as much of a vegetarian or raw fruits and vegetables program as you lead up to your program. To get off of the cleanse, and I'm going to give you the version, for those of us, I'll say for those of you, because for those of you who've been doing the standard American diet and eating that way for a long period of time, and what that means is you're used to eating junk food, processed foods, animal foods. This is going to be how, and if you plan on going back to that way of eating after the master cleanse, then this is how you want to break that fast. So after your 10 days, on day 1, so this is really day 11, you should drink only fresh squeezed orange juice all day. You can dilute it if you find that that's necessary, but on your 11th day, the only thing you should have is freshly squeezed orange juice. On your 2nd day, you also should continue drinking the freshly squeezed orange juice, but you should prepare a vegetable soup made with vegetable broth, all types of great vegetables, and have that for dinner. So throughout the day, you're drinking the orange juice, and at dinner, you're having the vegetable broth with mostly broth. You can put a little bit of the vegetables in there, but mostly broth. And then on the 3rd day, you'll still be drinking the fresh orange juice, but you'll be able to have the vegetable soup with more of the vegetables in it for lunch and for dinner. And that's how you should ease off of the master cleanse. And by the 14th day, is really when you can start your Daniel fast, and you'll be able to eat, more things like oatmeal, more vegetables, brown rice, things like that. So you'll be ready to rock and roll with that. The other thing that I wanted to share with you are some common mistakes that people make while they're on the master cleanse. And these are some of the things that really can prevent you from even having the best experience that you can, or it may prevent you from completing the full 10 days. So the first common mistake is not preparing mentally for the cleanse. I talk about that, and that is so important. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you a couple of affirmations that you should start telling yourself, because it's so important that mentally you're prepared for this journey. Another common mistake is not drinking adequate amount of lemonade every day. You're supposed to have 6 to 12 glasses, and so you want to make sure that you're getting the full amount of lemonade in your system. Another common mistake, waiting too late in the day to drink your first glass of lemonade. When you first rise, you should try and drink your first glass of lemonade within the first several hours after you wake up, because you want to get your metabolism going, start getting that lemonade drink in your system. Another common mistake is drinking more water than the lemonade drink. You should drink water while you're on the master cleanse. It's important that you're getting both water and the lemonade drink, but you want to make sure that it's balanced and you're actually drinking enough of the lemonade drink to get the full benefits of the cleanse. Another common mistake is not making the lemonade fresh and drinking it fresh. You want to drink the lemonade drink within 10 minutes after you've made it, or at least start drinking it within 10 minutes afterwards. Another common mistake is taking the ingredients separately or omitting any of the ingredients. All 3 or 4 of those ingredients, water, the organic lemons, the organic grape beet maple syrup, and the cayenne pepper, are all very important for the full experience of the cleanse. Not taking the herbal laxative every night and again every morning if you're not doing the saltwater flush is very important. You're trying to make sure that you're cleaning out your colon, and by not eating anything throughout these 10 days, you don't have the fiber that normally makes you have a elimination. So make sure you're doing that laxative tea. And then another common mistake is just worrying about being on the cleanse needlessly. The good news is in 10 days, you are not going to fade away. You're not going to starve. So, people have done fasting for years, and a lot of people have done just water fast. You're actually doing a fast where you're getting some of the minerals and nutrients in the lemons and things like that. So this is, while it's extreme, it's not the most extreme. And again, people have been fasting for years, and most of those people, research has shown, have longevity of life. So just don't worry, stay positive, have a positive outlook on things. Couple of other mistakes: by not using ripe lemons. You want to make sure your lemons are ripe for this. Don't use any alternative sweetener other than grape bee maple syrup. Don't use honey. Don't use agave nectar, sugar. Use only the grape bee maple syrup. Don't cheat. If you're going to do the master cleanse, whether it's for 1 day, for 3 days, for just during the day and have the salad in the evening, whatever you put your mind to do, try and stick to it. Don't cheat, because you, again, will decrease your benefits while you're on the master cleanse. Some of the other common mistakes: stopping too soon. The book recommends 10 days, and I have my alternatives and modified, so I'm not going to stress this too much because you have to start where you are. But when you're on the master cleanse, you're going to find that you're going to get certain detoxification symptoms, and what you want to do is work through those symptoms until you don't have them anymore, because that's the purpose of the cleanse. Obviously, it's your body trying to release some toxins from your system, and if you stop too soon just because you're having these symptoms, well, then you're really not letting the cleanse do its job by working through that process. And then the last one is coming off the cleanse improperly, and I already spoke about the recommendation for how you should come off the cleanse. The last thing I want to share with you are just some ideas for some affirmations that you can tell yourself, because one of the things that I found, in addition to just prayer, is just talking to myself and making sure that I'm able to mentally be ready for this type of a journey. Some of the things that you should tell yourself as you're on this cleanse are: 1, I am becoming healthier day by day. The second one is, the more I cleanse, the better I feel. And you will feel that. You will feel that you're actually getting better. Another affirmation is, I release the old to make way for the new. One of the reasons why we're doing this on January 2nd, right at the top of the new year, is to let go of some of that old baggage that we've been carrying around with us, whether it's from just stuff stuck in, trapped in our colons, to old mindsets, to old behaviors. We're not perfect beings, and I'm not saying that having gone through this cleanse, we're going to be perfect, but really it's just taking one step towards a more healthy lifestyle, and that's what I'm promoting. So you're releasing the old to make way for the new. And then the last one that I think is the most important, quite frankly, is you deserve to be healthy on all levels, and I deserve to be healthy on all levels. So that means healthy and fit, whether it's my nutrition, my exercise, whether it's mental health, emotional health, spiritual health. All these things help to balance us as children of God, and I think that we are able to do that if we put our mind to it. So again, this is just another quick video. I'm gearing up. I know you all are too. I've gotten so many people. Quite frankly, I think I'm up to 90 people at this point, and I'm really excited for our journey. So God bless you. This is all about our good health, and Happy New Year, everybody. And I'll look forward to spending time with you in the new year. God bless you.